YouTube, what's going on? What's happening? It's Real to Dev, and I'm just here to talk to you guys today about that Samsung Unpacked event. So, let's unpack it. They were able to show off a couple of the devices that they've been getting people kind of excited for, the Z Fold 5, the Z Flip 5, a couple of other things like the tablet, the watch, and just talking about what they're doing with these incremental upgrades. So there's been already a lot of talk and rumors about what these phones were going to look like, the designs, the specifications, and now we get to break that all down. On the Z Flip 5 side of things, we have a new and bigger cover screen, much larger cover screen, definitely gets a lot of area of the top, and it looks great, honestly. It's going to be awesome to actually have a much bigger cover screen. I'm currently recording with Z Flip 4 right now, and I'm able to look into the viewfinder. I see myself, but the smaller cover screen just makes it a little bit more work. So having that bigger viewfinder will be a lot easier to actually have a track of everything that's going on while I'm recording and keeping track of what I'm doing and where I'm positioning things. But so far, it's honestly a really good feature. I mean, I'm able to hold this in one hand, being able to see just exactly what the phone is capturing, and I think it's an extremely valuable thing to have. And they're calling it a flex window. So the cover screen is now the flex window. It has that folder-like design, and I think it's going to be an awesome addition. And as a Z Flip 4 user, primarily myself, I'm very excited to get my hands on that. And they're also adding a much better processor with the Snapdragon Gen 8 processor, which has gotten amazing reviews. People on the S23 lines have talked about just how strong of a battery life they have, and I've got to see myself firsthand just how long lasting that phone actually is, and it's honestly astonishing, and for the processor to be one of the biggest culprits for how much it takes advantage and allocates memory usage and how much it allocates processing power and battery usage. I think that's actually going to be pretty awesome to have on the Z Flip series. For right now, the Z Flip 4 can actually hold a charge. Depending on how you use it, you can probably charge once or twice a day. You might have to end up charging once or twice a day, and that's pretty much my experience. If you use it more, of course, you charge it more. But so I'm really looking forward to having that much better and enhanced power consumption on the Z Flip 5. Have a new teardrop hinge design where the phone will more flatly actually close and fold in half. Before, you would see probably like just about the tiniest crease when you have the phones folded, so that you would have like a tiny little spot that you could kind of see through even though it's closed. So now with this new teardrop hinge design, that is entirely solved for, and now it's going to be completely flat, which will be an awesome upgrade on both of these devices. Now, over on the fold side of things, the other change besides the amazing hinge change, which is really a great change for the hinge. These are flipping devices. So having the flip be such a fundamental aspect of what makes this product a product in the first place is the fact that it flips. So improving upon the design of the flip for both of these devices and actually making it more compact and actually, what you expect from a flipping phone is a pretty good upgrade to have. But just one of those quality of life ones where it's kind of like what you expect, right? So that's why some people, I would say online, there's mixed thoughts about whether or not this is a really fundamental upgrade for everybody or if this is a minor upgrade. And it really is a minor upgrade if we're being honest. That's just objective. But that doesn't mean minor is bad. I mean, we've seen a lot of that on the Apple side of things with the iPhones. A lot of the upgrades most of the time are just incremental things and their quality of life. And it just works every time, like making that small quality of life something that people actually take advantage of or just enjoy having that ease of mind on is definitely not a bad thing to have at all. But yeah, Samsung isn't exactly known for taking too much out of Apple's book, but nowadays more and more they do seem to be doing that. That just seems to be the way of business when it comes to these phones, right? The smartphone business is a business of, monkey see, monkey do. Especially when it comes down to consumers and where they're actually dedicating their money. That's kind of part of it, right? But when it comes down to the other aspects of the Fold 5, of course, they also have the new Snapdragon 8 chip as well. So that's going to be an awesome thing to have over on the Fold 5. But so people are torn about the upgrades on the Z Fold 5 just a bit, just because of the nature of the only thing that's really changed is the hinge and then the processor. So if those things being the only things that has changed, people feel a little bit mixed on just how fundamental of an upgrade it really is for them. Really, it's to each their own. You'll have to be the judge of that and decide for yourself whether or not it's going to be a quality upgrade. If you're coming in from no folding phone or no Z series phone already, then really it's no loss on your part. You would just be getting the latest and greatest edition of an already pretty impressive phone. But if you have a previous phone already, the Z Flip 5, if you have a previous phone already, like a Z Flip 4 or the Z Fold 4, you can actually take advantage of a lot of the trade-in and pre-order bonuses that they're offering right now. With that, you can get up to $900 off instantly. So I will say that because of that, this incremental upgrade doesn't feel that egregious. So yeah, you'll be saving a lot of money if you actually trade in your phone, which, I mean, nowadays, most of us trade in our phones. There's no real reason to keep our old phones like that. So trade in your phone and you can get it for a lot cheaper. You could be paying $100 or less with their trade-in and pre-order bonus. And if you were one of the people who got to sign up for the pre-order bonus, you also got an additional $50 off. So you really could get the phone for as little as $50. With that, I mean, it's a steal. So I have to say, with it being incremental upgrades and that easy of a process and that amount of value for trading in your device, I think Samsung is doing an incredible job with making that transition actually feel worth it, feel valuable. So if you're going to upgrade and you already have the previous device, I see no harm in actually making that happen. But another thing that they're doing that's really cool with this pre-order bonus is that they're having a bundle and save option. So if you actually want more than just, if you're upgrading more than just a phone and you want a device that you're buying, say you want to buy one of the Galaxy Watches or you want to buy some Galaxy Bud Pros. So they actually have those as well, which come at a huge discounted price just for buying it along with the upgraded device. But what do you guys think about where things are with the Z Flip and Z Fold series specifically? And what else other thoughts you had about the Samsung Unpacked? You know, feel free to share them down in the comments below. We'll talk about it. But if you've enjoyed this video or found any value in it at all, please leave a like for the video on the way out. Feel free to consider subscribing, and I appreciate you guys for taking your time out of your day to come and listen. But you guys have a good rest of your week, and I will holler at you guys in another one.
This is easy and reach, gotta grab it, but can't lose if you never really had it. Rather vanish worry ways like magic, because self-projection is tragic. Step into the twilight, welcome to the mind, like I'm bred with the dark, so don't assume it's all light. That's just how the life like, man, that's so lifelike. All have a bright side, the other, all